Hello. Time now, 8:40.
Turn back at the roundabout, taking the fifth exit.
Sat nav is not liking it. Change of plan. I was going to the southwest part of Birmingham. I'm now going to Rainham in Essex. So, two different ways that I could go from here.
Take the fifth exit onto the Old Way.
And one of those routes is to go back to where I came, onto the M1 and back, and down around the M25, or I could go cross country a little bit, pick up the A14, M11, M25, which is what I'm doing. Just to go somewhere a bit different. And there ain't any difference in mileage. I think this way is actually a little bit quicker. I think it is actually quicker. So that's the plan. Going to a scrapyard. Still trying to overtake me, look. Going to a scrapyard, and I went there the other day. And after I tipped in Felixstowe, this was. And I got there and there's a fucking hole in the box. So obviously they couldn't take it. So that was only with a... And it was tight getting in with a shrunken trailer. I'm going in with a 40 footer this time. It's going to be even fucking worse. Oh, I don't know. Mile an hour limit, don't even think about stepping out sunshine. So it's going to take us around 2 hours to get down there. 8:42, 9:42, 10:42, I don't know. Yeah, just before 11, something like that. Yeah, and it's back to Southampton. I don't know how far I get. I mean, technically, I suppose it depends if everything all goes really well. I could actually end up back in Southampton tonight. So we'll see what happens. A bit warm. The old aircon on. Village.
Mobile speed cancelled ahead.
That we thunder through.
Go over the roundabout, taking the second exit.
Any people turning? No. No signals on. Doesn't really mean much though. Nice church with a tower. managers must hate this. Oh, it's an A road. What can you do? I haven't spotted a pub though. I wonder if that used to be it. Turning left, that's right. Got down here. Going that way, do they know something I don't? So they're all being diverted off the M1, that really A14. That bit pissed me off. All seems to be flowing down there, coming up to the A14 now. In a minute. I was going to go into Rothwell Services as well and have a bit of a break. Fucking that ain't happening now either. Fucking hell. Where I'm going.
Take the fifth exit towards A14, towards Huntingdon.
Security dog unit. Oh my word. Fucking hell. See the way he just cut straight across there? Fucking hell, fellas. Okay, A14, M11, M25. A14 now. We've got my fan on charge. It's going to be a bit muggy tonight. Or this afternoon. I've already done nearly a day's work. It's only fucking 10 to 9 in the morning. anywhere between 10:30 and 11:15 I'm going to arrive. I'll sort some paperwork out when I get there because I haven't got any. Getting a bit bright, might have to get my sunnies on. So anyway, not really a lot to see along here. This is the A14. Unless there's any sort of fuckwittery, but yeah, not much to report, I'm afraid. I must admit though, I will say, I'm a bit surprised this is going to a scrapyard because the box I've got on is in really good condition. You know, normally the scrap boxes are boxes that we use for scrap are usually at the end of their lifespan. Because what happens then is that the box becomes scrap as well. They just, it goes to the scrapyard or the metal recycling place in wherever it's going, probably China, and then the box gets scrapped as well. That's the end of it. It saves the shipper from having to try and get rid of it. Saves the journey, or it saves any more expense. That it just goes. But this is a newish box. Well, I suppose it could be an older box, but in really good condition, I guess. Yeah, because they have a lifespan, but I don't know what lifespan. I think it's about 10 years. I think they have a life, 8 to 10 years. I think. You're going to have to ask my man. I've got a man who knows all these things. He's an expert on boxes. I'll have to ask him next time I see him. Have to ask him. So anyway, yeah, that's me. A14, look. I'll pick up the M11 in a minute or two. A bit further down, and then straight down to the M25. M25, A13 into Rainham. It's just off the A13, so it's easy to get to. It depends on how long I am in there as to scrap metal places are normally fairly quick. But I'm not booked in till 2 o'clock, and I'm going to be going in at about 11. It's 3 hours earlier than I'm supposed to be, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So anyway, I'll speak to you all later. Hello. Time now 10:19. So originally sat down was telling me to go around the M25, now it's telling me to go straight on, but I don't fancy the North Circular. So I'm just going around the M25, it's easier. So I'm coming off here. Uneventful trip down. No drama llama. I'm a bit weary, I must admit. It takes it out of you, fucking starting work at 2:30 in the morning. That's starting work, that's not getting up, that's starting work. Still want to be a trucker? I don't expect you to do a 15-hour day. We'll see. So anyway, M25. And I'm going clockwise. Head towards the Dartford Tunnel. See what sort of fuckwittery we got as we get onto the M25. Hopefully not a lot. spit it out. We're joining now. Whiteness down there, trundling along. Making no attempt to get past that lorry, look. Should be able to piss past it. Oh, he's off. Go. Cruising. Mad Monk on tour. I guess he's the Mad Monk and I guess he's on tour. So I don't reckon he does any trailer swapping. So we've got 24 minutes, it's saying. 24 minutes, half an hour. Oh, God alive. Well, it's a lovely day. What's the temperature doing? 23 degrees. In this stint I've done 1 hour 51. I've done 5 hours 18 of driving so far today. And it's only 10:24. Get up his ass. Come off, as will stay with me, I reckon. 10 miles, but that's where I come off to go into where I'm going. So I'm not going to go in there. I could have got into Birdchanger, I suppose, but thank you, man. Let me out, good man. What you could do, what that guy does there, is if you fucking pull onto the hard shoulder, have a break. The old girl don't take too kindly to that. Another one there. Is he broken down or is he actually taking a break? I suspect he's taking a break. This place I'm going into is it's a bit tight. It was a bit tight when I went in there the other day, and I had to shrink the trailer down because I only had a 20 on board, and it was tight just getting that in there. So of course I got a 40 footer on today, so not too sure how this is going to work. Saying that though, the 20 footers, because they're a shorter trailer, they're actually more difficult to steer in. As me telling you earlier that I wasn't going to go get all technical with you. But the shorter the wheelbase of the trailer, the more it sort of gets away from you. You've got to be really on it. So, let's see what happens. Give it a go. Got to remember in there that the banksman ain't that fucking on. They say they're watching you and they're not. So well, that's what I found. So I nearly took me front bumper off last time I was in there, because he was stood at the front of me watching me and didn't tell me how close I was getting. I could see I was getting close, but I thought if I get too close he'll tell me. No, he didn't. Slow down on me now. Come on. Oh, I don't know why I bother getting over. I've got to get over in the next lane. Okay. Schoolboy error. Come on through. Still got a mile to go, so we're alright. Dave Oak. Plenty of room to come on out. On the fucking hard shoulder. Oh my god. Oh, scares the life out of me seeing shit like that. Drop down the hill here. F6. Possibly a bit of look over to my right and through the trees there, which you won't see, I can just see the bridge. Of course, I come off before the bridge. I've got to be north of the water. London Gateway from here to my left, see the trains. Not going there today. Straight down to Southampton after this. I'll be pretty much loaded up. Scrap. Right. There's no hooks on it. Incident, slow down. Here we fucking go. Probably isn't an incident, it's just fuckwittery. What is that on there? Winter Steiger. Before I come off. So I've got a number of options when I come out of here, depending on time. How much time I've got. I've actually got loads of time, but not a lot of drive time. I'm on 5.5 hours. I've got half an hour before I'm into where I'm going. That'll take me up to 6 hours. And it's about 3 hours back to Southampton, 7, 8, 9. So technically I could do it. I don't want to, I'm fucking nothing. It really depends on how long it takes to near the load. Bearing in mind, I'm not meant to be going in there till 2. I'm rocking up at 11. See if they take me early. Scrapyards tend to, if they can. Although I went to one a little while back and they just like, no chance mate. They were queuing for miles to get in there. And when I come back at my allotted time, I still had to queue for at least an hour. Really need to be in that right hand lane now, but I can't get there. I want the A13 westbound. What's occurring? This is when you get the lane jumpers now. Still trundling. Train bogies, they're called, and they look at the airbags on them. I want the A13 West. So I'm in the correct lane. Stopping. Yep. No. A lot of people going the same way as I am. Workforce on slip road. That apparently is the problem. I see. Road wet, offering the best of nature. What they're carrying. So I'm going round and round and round. Look at that caravan, full bar truck. Mammoth.
Keep right onto A13, then enter the roundabout.
Oh, that EPC grid tanker is in the wrong lane. Dick. But I'm just going to stay in this sort of middle lane here. Oh, and petite forest. Just go in all the lanes. We should go all the way round in this lane. was it the other day I was talking about? I don't know if I was recording or not. The lorries with those, see the posts into the bed of the load area there, and they've got hoops in the side there, and they've got the strap running through it to keep it taut, stop them, stop them bouncing out. You're only held in by gravity. They fit into a good 4 or 5 inch slot, but a good bounce, a good fucking great pothole could bounce one out, and you don't want one of those coming through your car windscreen if you're following it. Kill you outright. So they stuff them down like that. But I was following a lorry the other day, and no straps through them at all, and they didn't look that secure. They were wobbling about a bit. So it looks like there could be a little bit of fuckwittery here. And it could even be me, because I'm in the wrong lane. Find out in a minute. Not quite sure what's going on here. In the car next to me, down to my right, on her phone, playing with her phone. Yeah, lights change. 13 east to 13 west. I'm definitely in the wrong lane here. Don't let me come across. Total chaos. Not helped by me being in the wrong lane. Bloke behind me let me out. Good man. But he then got cut up by a bloke who came from our right into our lane, who wanted to exit back onto the M25 there. Fucking hell. Good job he was on the ball. Don't know where that woman went in the Range Rover. Hopefully away from me somewhere. She's on her phone. Now blatantly picking the phone up and tapping into it. Perhaps I'm going to ease off a bit now as we go down here. Famous last words, eh? Fucking hell. Oh, there we go. And trying to come up the outside of me, thought better of it. Bit of traffic coming out, oh my word. Look at that. Hopefully, whatever they're doing on the roundabout with the workmen there, they'll have fucking finished by the time I'm out of it. So I don't have to sit in that lot. Follow the truck now. Where I'm going. Got me there last time. Google wants to take me a different way. Just the junction before. On the I think this is A13, yeah, A13 eastbound. I'm coming off in 2.8 miles. Traffic flowing quite nicely. Church down there on the right. Squib. What's a squib? Isn't it a damp squib? Say someone's a bit of a damp squib. What's a squib? Something to Google. Flannery. Lane. I've been there before. About a mile to go. it's been done, whether he's just broken down. So I've got to come off here. Do a swap my glasses out. There we go. Go right in a roundabout. Take that planes up. This roundabout ain't very big.
Turn right onto Marsh Way.
Green light. Get overtaken now, which is good. Is that my way? Don't want to move over here anyway. Down here, I'm turning right. Of course, excuse me. Bit of building work going on here. Flats by the looks of it. Take up both lanes again.
Turn sharp right onto New Road.
And I've got to stay in the right hand lane, there's a bus lane. Oh, stinks around here. You know, what was that? Right up here somewhere, not yet, not quite yet. And I thought he was going across then. Here I'm turning right. I think it might be. Turn right.
Turn right at the traffic light.
Run away.
Arrive at destination on the left.
Yeah, ish. Yeah, believe it or not, I am going down here.
You have reached your destination on the left.
No, I haven't. It's down here somewhere. So I'm going round here and pulling over. So I'll speak to you in a bit.